Rebel Gaming Club. 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 Rebel Gaming Club.
Rebel Gaming Club, worst pickup, episode 169. What's going on, guys? It's another week on the old quarantine lockdown. Still got that virus out there. We're still having a good time in this house, though, because as you know, we got about a few thousand things I can possibly do right now. Hopefully you guys have the same situation. So once again, all these pickups I've had for a while, so don't think I'm out there hunting, because I'm not. I'm not gonna risk that shit. So before we get to the pickups, I just want to touch base. I want to talk with you guys a little bit. What are you doing right now? What are you playing? What are you watching? What are you listening to? For me lately, I've been watching a bunch of new movies that I kind of skipped out on. I just watched Toy Story 4, which was a wonderful watch. You know, it's not the best Toy Story movie, but it was still a lot of fun. I watched Knives Out, which is kind of a mystery whodunit, murder mystery type movie with some comedy in there. It's got an all-star cast. It's a wonderful movie. That's probably the best movie I've seen in, maybe in the last year. I also watched Jojo Rabbit, my bad, which is a comedy drama about Germany and Hitler, the Hitler Youth. It's fun, a lot of fun actually. Another movie I'd recommend. So those are the three movies I've pretty much watched this past week. And I've also been watching a TV series called Doom Patrol, which is, it's a DC comic. And there's 15 episodes. I'm on episode 10 right now, and that's probably one of the best DC produced things I've ever seen, because let's face it here, the DC stuff isn't so hot. So that's what I've been having fun with. I'm also just working out a bunch every day. I got a 25-minute routine I'm doing. I'm making all my food from scratch, so that's fun. I know what's going in my body. Feeling good. I'm limber. I wrote some songs this past week, and I got a fun little collaboration. Obviously, the River City Rebels stuff is on hold right now because, well, we can't get into the studio, even though we're all set to. So I reached out to a few of my friends that kind of have online capabilities to record, and we got a little project in the works. Something to keep our minds busy. Alright, this is a pickup show of all sorts of media varieties, so we're going to get right to it. This first snag I picked up a few weeks ago was this Warner Brothers animation art book. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Has that really cool cover with the cells on it. But this breaks it down. It says has all the creators and has all the characters. Let me see if I can find a really good page here. Even has a bunch of posters. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but fucking neat. Warms my heart, especially in times like this. Good one of bugs right there. Well worth 75 cents. Also picked up this McDonald's collectibles book. This was pressed in 1997, I do believe, so it's a little dated. But for the most part, it has all the toys, like for each year in here. So you can go to 1985 and know that they did a magic tablet. And it gives the price guide, obviously, of what it was back in 97. You could get one of those for around $7 to $10. Now, I'm sure that's a lot more. But nonetheless, really neat to see that. Found the Nightmare Before Christmas book. It says, it's the film, the art, and the vision. You know, I like this movie. I don't love this movie. The girlfriend snagged this up. I mean, I like seeing it. I like the puppets. I like Tim Burton, but the movie might be a little bit overhyped. Last book I found was this Bill Simmons basketball book. I don't know if you guys know, but I love sports. That was kind of my first love. My second love was music, rock and roll. And third was video games. All those kind of go hand in hand for me. But so anytime I see a book, especially on basketball, which is my favorite sport, I snag it up. And I'm a big fan of Bill Simmons from his podcasts and TV appearances, and you know his writing is good too. So that's a neat one to add to the collection. Found some buttons. We're gonna keep it on the sports tip right now. We got this Glens Falls White Sox button. I'm assuming that it looks pretty vintage to me. We found this old Mickey Mouse Club button. Found this Canadian button here, this Canada button. And also this old AHL Red Wings button, which I found a second one. I gave it to my buddy Greg at work. It's oversized, real nice. I like buttons. I got a nice little collection going, especially you can find the old vintage stuff. It's a lot of fun. And speaking of my buddy Greg, he gave me some basketball cards, like once again a few weeks back. And there was some real standouts in here. It was this year's NBA hoops. Let's see if I can find some choice ones for you guys. I know some of you guys aren't basketball fans, but bear with me. What was the highlight of this? Well, if you guys know anything, we got this this Brandon Clark rookie card. He was playing pretty good basketball. We got this Kobe White Chicago Bulls rookie card. He was playing good basketball before the shit all went south. This RJ Barrett rookie card. And probably the coolest out of all these was... Where is it? Well, I guess that was it. I thought there was one more in there, but I'm not seeing it. No big deal. So, Greg, thank you for the cards. Alright, next. For $1.75, I found a bag of Legos. I never find Legos anymore. Unless they're I mean, the thrift stores know that they're super valuable at this point. So, you're not going to find a big tote for $5-10 bucks. You're going to end up spending $40-50 bucks because they know it's by the pound. So kind of a bummer, but like I said, this was the best deal at $1.75 I've seen in a while, so I snagged it. And I have over here, I got my 1985 Lego box. So now we can, you know, we'll toss those in. I mean, it looks like we got, this was like a Star Wars. There was one other one in here too. There's only 2 figures. We got, I don't know, some sort of plane here, some boat plane. Hopefully that fits in my box. There it is. All right. On with the next one. On to the next pickup. Lately with collecting, it's been a little weird. I've been going for like collector's editions because that's kind of what's motivating me to collect. Because I have a lot of this stuff now, so it's not quite as fun as it once was. It's getting a little more difficult to collect. So lately I've been thinking about subsets, and I found a subset that I do want to collect. It's for the Game Boy Advance. I want to go for a complete tactical strategy games on the Game Boy Advance, but I want them complete in box. I have quite a few of these. There's only a few that I'm missing, so I decided to go ahead and order some more to add to my collection. And the first one I ordered was this Lord of the Rings Third Age, which I have, I believe, on the GameCube and I have on other systems, but this one I did not have on the Game Boy Advance, and it is a tactical game, so one we can check off the list. Next one I ordered was this Rebel Star Tactical Command. It's a Namco release, and it looks like a lot like early XCOM. Once again, grid base. Looks neat. I don't know if you can see that in the back there. Last one I ordered, it's probably the coolest. Was the sealed Yu Hack and Show Ghost Files Tournament Tactics. And again, a strategy game. I had this loose, but now I have a complete sealed copy here, even though the seal looks a little bit wonky. I don't know. They were cheap. All those were, under that $20 mark, so I was happy to kind of add to the subset here I'm trying to go for. I think the biggest one that I'm going to have to try to find is the Shining Force on the Game Boy Advance, which complete is kind of expensive. I think it pushes around $70. So let's keep our eyes peeled on that, and I'm sure one day it'll slip on eBay and someone will sell it for $40, and I'll be all over it. Last thing, hold on, I just got this in the mail. Just got this in the mail there. I got a box. I was like, what the heck did I order? Because it's been a while since I actually ordered this item. And I pulled it out of the box. I'm like, what the hell is that? Right? Well, it's a backpack. And for what game, you might ask? It is for the new Disaster Report 4, Summer Memories. It's kind of fitting in the current climate of the world right now. It's cool. It looks like a first aid kit. I haven't opened it up yet. See if there's anything else in here. Oh, there is. What do we got here? Some sort of pouch. I don't know if you guys have played the original Disaster Report on the PS2. Those are fun. I think there was Raw Danger and Disaster Report, I do believe. Don't quote me on that, but I do believe that. So to get the new one from NIS, I pre-ordered this forever ago. Happy to have it on the Switch. So pretty neat. So that's going to conclude this week's pickup, guys. I hope everything is alright out there for you guys. I'm going to keep pumping these videos out. The pickup is one of them, and I'm always trying to throw up a second one to kind of just expand on, whether it be a collection video or an old River City Rebels performance. I'm starting to archive that so you guys can check that out and get to know me a little bit better. Because what better time than right now, right? It's funny because I can show you all the stuff that I like and enjoy, and you get to know me a little bit through that, but it's better if you can, show experiences that you've had. And I was thinking about that. A lot of you guys that comment, it's weird, some of you I don't even know your real name because it's obviously some sort of alias or whatever. But it's weird. I would like to get to know people. I think on Facebook, I'm on Facebook, so I'm gonna leave my profile down below. If you have a profile, add me on there and let's say hello, let's chat. We can always chat about the pickups or whatever you got going on. So that's gonna do it this week, guys. Until next week, do what you do and avoid the flu. Fuck you, Ryan Parker. Fuck you, Ryan Parker. Fuck you, Ryan Parker. Fuck you, Ryan Parker.
Fuck you, Ryan Parker. Fuck you, Ryan Parker.